Hello, fellow travelers. Donna Spencer, Luke Ridge Journey. Got my policy binder and I'm ready to go again. Alright, so Princess is so sure that you're gonna like your vacation that they have come up with something called the Princess Promise. The Princess Promise, we make it right. The promise of great service on your cruise vacation. We're so confident about our service, if you're not satisfied, we will make it right. We will refund the value of that service. That's the Princess Promise. Now, the terms and conditions, however, get very specific. The Princess Promise reflects our commitment to provide an enjoyable vacation to our guests. If a guest is not satisfied with a service provided on board the ship, for example, a spa treatment, and brings a complaint to our attention on the ship during the vacation, we will work with the guest to make it right as quickly as possible. In other words, you cannot go and have your hair done at the salon and then a week after you get off the boat try to call back and complain about it because it's not right. It must be brought to their attention on the ship during your vacation with them. Resolution shall be within the value of the service that caused the dissatisfaction. Potential resolution options may include, but are not limited to, replacement of the service, an onboard credit, a future cruise credit, or a refund, and only applies to onboard services from the time that the guest boards the vessel at the beginning for their cruise and ends with the guest disembarking the vessel at the end of their cruise vacation. We retain sole discretion in the administration of this policy to avoid abuse. While the Princess Promise applies to our failure to meet onboard service expectations, it does not apply to products, experiences, or medical services, delays, interruptions, or deviations, and the like. Other issues due to reasons beyond our control, including, without limitation, actions of the guest, requirements of health, safety, weather, emergency disembarkations, and governmental rules or actions. The vacation itself shall not be considered an onboard service. To the extent permitted by applicable law, the Princess Promise does not extend to any consequential costs, including medical treatment or expenses. The terms of this promise do not alter any protection or remedies available to guests under applicable consumer laws, including those of Australia. So in other words, if they are not able to physically control it, aka the weather, a governmental policy change, a product that was purchased and brought on board, then that does not fall under the Princess Promise. Hopefully these kinds of things are beneficial to you and they help give you a better idea of what's available to you and what you can expect, and maybe a little bit of how going about obtaining those items if you really like those items. Anyway, feel free to leave comments, questions down below. I try my best to get back to all comments and questions within 24 hours of them being posted. And don't be afraid to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it lets me know that you're still interested in more of these policy discussions. While the Princess Promise applies to our future... Let's learn to read.